There should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down, Bernard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down. The first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
You go tight.
So Dalton now. Got a man open. It's Ross. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again. Dalton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Dalton's pass, intended for A.J. Green, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch 54. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Showing it. Showing it.
We're good.
The final act of the first half. Dalton looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
14.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. Bree's going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last two, and Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge win in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing, Dalton. He sets to fire deep. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Breeze. It's Hill, complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill. 38 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check. Here you go, 368.
Go. Shoot. Watch out.
Here you go, 368.
And Dalton to throw. He completes it to Tate. 15 yards on the play, first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Slam, slam.
2 by 2. Move.
Switch.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
54.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
It's our time. It's our time. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch, switch, switch.
Throwing again. Dalton. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Switch, switch, switch. Wide, get wide.
There you go. 368.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. A.J. Klein in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
That's going to be a long day. Check 37. Check 37. Check.
Good.
Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Andy Dalton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Kill.
Yeah, 5-6.
Check 24. Check.
Here's Dalton. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
Hey, over. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Throwing now is Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Breeze now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Kill. I'm on. Mike's 57.
To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, watch this.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. You ain't going nowhere. Mike 1.
Mike 57.
Hey, easy.
In your face. 57.
To throw is Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. William Jackson with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. So now Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
24 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Andy Dalton now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Big spot, Andy Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.